you get average 17, well, you're just a f***ing idiot then. How are you getting 17 mpg in a mom car? Are you f***ing stupid? Are you just flooring it everywhere you go? It just guzzles gas. It's cool to guzzle gas. No, I think you're just genuinely stupid. You might be retarded. All right, if you made it into this video, well, I got some bad news for you. You're probably kind of cringe. I know the word cringe is now becoming cringe, but look I'm just going to call it as I see it. I don't make the rules. All right, I kind of do make the rules. After all, I am making this video, but it's in hopes of ending the cringe. I am tired of the car scene cringe. I am tired of cringe flooding the car scene. I want it to go back to the good old days. Make the car scene great again. Anyways, today we're going to take a look at some clips that you fellas tagged me in, and we'll see if they're as cringe as you guys assume they are. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. Yeah, no face cam, by the way. I didn't feel like it. It's 1 in the morning. No, I ain't the cutest little feller at 1 in the morning. I ain't the cutest little feller at noon either, but you don't gotta let me know. All right, first clip. Y'all can't even hate on the Camry. Oh, I'm gonna try. Caption in the video says, I could be 37 with more money, but at least I'm not pulling up to her house in an old Honda. Let's take a look.
I got 30 bands up in the bitch up in a headlock.
So the song he chose for this clip right here is quite ironic. The song says something like, I got 30 bands, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what else he says. I don't really care. I muted it so fast. Regardless, it's kind of ironic because the car is worth less than 30 bands. So how are you going to flex saying that you're not pulling up in an old Honda when this is pretty much an old Toyota by today's standards? Also, at least old Hondas don't necessarily fit in with traffic nowadays. Depending on what you do to the Honda, I mean, you could make them badass machines. Hell, I got a 92 SI with a K24 turbo that would blow this dude's doors off. And then his chick would be blowing me while I'm doing it. Anywho, however, he chose the most NPC-ass car. He chose a Camry. Like, out of every NPC car out there, yeah, you got reliability on your hands. But that's about it. She ain't a looker. Maybe that's just what you're into, though. Maybe the girl's house that you're pulling up to, maybe she ain't a looker either. It's okay to live an NPC lifestyle, but just don't try to hate on the people out here potentially doing something with their lives in that old Honda. What are the lyrics again? Let me listen to these really bad lyrics.
I got 30 bands up in the bitch up in a headlock.
I got 30 bands on me and the bitch up in a headlock. Okay. I muted it before I received any more brain rot, but yeah. I don't think you got 30 bands on you, brother. Let's read some comments, though. More comments than likes. That's usually a bad sign, by the way. Establish yourself with something worth bragging about first. Deadass. Imagine being the guy parking dead center in the street, getting out and recording your NPC car. I'm sure a few people pulled up on you like, hey, man, you need some help? Nah, man, I'm just getting this clip for my Instagram. We're going to go viral. All right, Buster. Enough NPC shit. Let's move on. All right, next clip. It says wrong timing with a clock. Hashtag Kia, hashtag Soul, hashtag wide body, hashtag manual, hashtag KDM, hashtag JDM, hashtag for you page, hashtag for you page, smiley face. How you gonna have KDM and JDM in the same? Whatever. We don't even care. It's a Kia Soul. All right, let's take a listen. So depending or not, if YouTube decides to copyright it, you'll hear the song and however I adjust the pitch. But homeboy's in his feelings, okay? He bought the hamster car, and no bitches like the hamster car. You cannot pull up to the bitch's house in the hamster mobile, okay? Unless you're dressed like a little furry fucker, you cannot pull up. No bitch wants to pull up to the movie theater in the rolling toaster. I don't care if it's wide body. I don't care if it's bagged. I don't know if it is. It doesn't look like it. But no bitch is opening her legs for the toaster mobile. Also, like, what is going on with his build? Okay, we're wide body. Okay, we may or may not be bagged. I doubt we are. I don't think we can afford it. I mean, look at the car. Okay, we got a bash bar for fuck all reason. Like, you're just throwing accessories at your car just to say you're doing stuff. You have fender mirrors. Why do you have fender mirrors? You're in the goddamn hamster mobile. The only thing this car is good for is being a menace on the freeway right next to the Nissan Altima drivers. Kia Soul drivers, I don't know where they got their goddamn licenses. Some back alley sucking off some crackhead must have just forged these things up, because I have no idea where any Kia Soul driver got his license. Although I will say, this is one Kia that the Kia boys definitely don't want to touch. It is too recognizable for all of the wrong reasons. But yeah, can we end the trend of like filming our cars and just like posting wannabe sad things, I guess? I don't know. I also just noticed a giant wing on the back. Fucking pointed straight to hell. Like that is literally a 24/7 air brake. Maybe it's got so much power, Drew, that he needs that, or else he's gonna, I don't know, fly off this earth. Just a thought, though. Low key, it's all right. Bro, look at the wing. Look at the bash bar. Take off the wing and the bash bar, then I could say it's all right. But for me to sit here and say this is all right, you would have to put salt and lime in my eyeballs before I dare say this thing is all right. Moving on. Cheat, baby, I can't go anywhere without my car being recognized. Let's take a look at this mean machine. Is it going to be more recognizable than the Kia Soul we just saw? I don't know. Bro really put an Amazon tow hook on his Forte and just called it a day. Stock wheels, red license plate, just a tow hook, and oh my god, this thing is more recognizable than any build out there. I might have took note of every time I drove past this guy on the freeway. I believe I saw him flying past me at 150, and I could just tell it was him by the red tow hook. It's so recognizable. Everything else doesn't look completely fucking stock. Definitely doesn't have stock wheels. I mean, maybe we got a little Amazon front lip, maybe a little splitter that does absolutely nothing. Oh no, we got weather guards too, and like a tint banner. Yeah, you know what? This is a pretty fire build, actually. Honestly, this guy, you know, maybe they should reboot Pimp My Ride and have Homeboy here just modify the vehicles, because he clearly builds some truly standout builds. Like these things, neck breakers. You have this guy park outside a chiropractor's shop, and that chiropractor will never go out of business. Everyone walking past is going to need to go in there to just get their neck straightened out after it's broken so much. Seriously though, like why do people like do absolutely nothing to their cars and then just like act like they're changing the game? Like at least modify your vehicle before you do anything like this. And it's always people like this that like comment on the videos and they're like, oh dude, buddy doesn't know I'm running the K&N drop-in filter, man. It is modified. Oh dude, it is modified, man. Oh, I also have footwell lighting. Like they always say the same dumb shit. Like we're looking at it, dude, just based on your caption. It is not recognizable. This thing is not recognizable. It looks like tinted headlights, a stick-on tow hook, and a front splitter. Not functional front splitter at that. Like from the distance you're at, you know, the 30 meters away, yeah, it looks like a regular-ass car to me. The only thing you're missing is maybe parking in handicap. You should go park there because you're obviously delusional. Anyways, let's move on. Them potholes will humble you. Oh, boy. I don't know how dumb you have to be to drive your lowered vehicle straight into a pothole. Like, excuse me? How the fuck did you manage to do that? Like, you're clearly a car guy. So how the fuck did you manage to just snipe the massive pothole? Like, he had one objective, and that was to not destroy the front end of his vehicle. And he failed. He absolutely failed. I don't know how he did that. Dodging this pothole is as easy as dodging the whore at Applebee's with herpes on her lip. You see that shit a mile away. Just don't do it, brother. It ain't worth it. A lifetime of trauma, if you ask me. But seriously, how the fuck did you do this? It helps to be able to see over the steering wheel. What is he, like really short? Oh, I mean, I guess he is kind of like chin up in it. Oh my god, yeah. He is like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Put your booster seat up there, buddy. Short kings. If he's truly that short, though, I mean, dude, if he would have climbed in that hole, he might have got stuck. Homeboy would have needed a ladder to get out. Like, seriously. Anyways, this one's just cringy because it just, if you're a car guy, man, this just hurts your soul. Just listen to it. It's going to be a quiet ride home after that. Anyways, next clip. This one says, now y'all can shut up about it ain't cheaper. Let's take a look. Bruh. You get 29 MPG and at best 48, and you're gonna sit here and say that you don't. Oh wait, no, okay, yeah, that's your girlfriend. You get, I can't even read that shit, average 17. Well, you're just a fucking idiot then. How are you getting 17 MPG in a mom car? Are you fucking stupid? Are you just flooring it everywhere you go? It just guzzles gas. It's cool to guzzle gas. No, I think you're just genuinely stupid. You might be retarded. Those Wolverine scratch marks are not draining your fuel economy. Those things, you're not adding horsepower, man. Underneath the hood, oh, I bet it's got a drop-in air filter. Like, seriously, man. Bro literally has the most no-name Dodge vehicle ever and is out here spray painting the gauge cluster and putting Wolverine scratch marks on it. Maturing is growing the fuck up and not dressing up your car like it's something it's not. Maturing would be ripping the fucking Wolverine scratch marks off of your goddamn soccer mom car. How about that? How about you grow the fuck up and join the 21st century and get those lame ass cheesy motherfucking tiger stripe claw marks off of your goddamn minivan, you fruitcake? Half of the comments either don't have a car or have never been touched by a woman. What? Babe, can we take your car? I don't want people to laugh at me today. I really wonder what his banner says. You know what? The Dodge Journey is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder and puts out a maximum of 173 horsepower and 166 of torque. For reference, a Honda Civic from the mid-2000s put out 160 horsepower, and that was 20 years ago. This guy has to be driving the slowest Dodge on the face of the earth, and homeboy's over here flexing his low MPG because there isn't a single speck of his car that he could flex. At least your girlfriend has fucking common sense. She's not driving like an idiot in an NPC car. Like, it's a Malibu. Good job on her. Your girlfriend has a nicer car than you. Thank God there's at least one brain in the relationship. Babe, we're gonna have to skip dinner this week. I rattle canned my interior. I'm all out of money. Okay, all right, that wasn't funny. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right, let's move on. Come on, Drew. Come on, load up. All right, here we go. When did you realize you were Mr. Swim? Oh my God, another one of these dweebs. All right, let's take a look.
Shit, I got motion, twin.
Homeboy really did a flyby in an F-150 and barely broke the speed limit. This dude had 2 football fields of runway, 2 football fields to do a sick flyby, and really just barely broke the speed limit. If there was a cop on the other side of the road, they would not have pulled you over. You maybe hit 55 on what looks like, I don't know, a 45, maybe a 50. You're not Mr. Swim. This is what happens when like a 17-year-old gets their first car. They just think it's like the fastest and coolest thing ever. Like, dude, you're in a truck from the early 2000s. It's a fine truck. Don't get me wrong. It does have the very self-destructive 5.4 Triton. But besides that, I mean, hey, it's a truck. You got a vehicle. Good job. Step 1 complete. Step 2, don't be a loser on the internet and post it like, I don't know, it's something it's not. This thing is not a vehicle to go swimming with. It is a truck. This is literally a rolling death machine if you smack a vehicle on the highway. I'm not over here condoning swimming, but if you're going to swim, choose a vehicle that's, I don't know, capable of swimming. A high-performance vehicle, something with really good handling. Not a fucking 2-ton truck that if it just clobbers a little family vehicle, they're going to have to pay for 5 funerals. Not yours, sadly, because you'll be fine in the fucking truck. I mean, we were all like dumb kids once, so I don't know. Maybe he'll mature and not be a dumb kid anymore. But doing flybys in a truck on the city streets, I mean, this is as lame as it gets. Like, ain't nobody breaking their neck for this shit. All right, so this one is someone replying to a comment. It says, called a one-wheel peel, buddy. You're just smoking a single tire because the weight shifted off of it. Let's take a look.
Hey, do you think you can stand over there and record me drift one more time?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
He's gonna drift it. All right, I want to see this.
Yo, I just drifted the fuck out of that corner, yo.
I'm still waiting. I didn't really see a drift. I saw maybe a power slide. Wouldn't really consider this a drift. The vehicle didn't even get sideways ever. I don't even think it left a skid mark on the floor. It looked like it might have like leaked some oil, but it didn't look like a skid mark if you ask me. I'm just gonna let you know this, okay? I was once an idiot with a V6 muscle car, and I did the same thing. I used to think that I was over here drifting my V6 Mustang. I wasn't drifting. I was maybe power sliding it, but I wasn't drifting. It's an open diff. You're not drifting, man. I'm sorry to break it to you. You're like this comment says, you are just shifting the weight. You are just getting traction off of one wheel, and you're just kind of power sliding. Yeah, that's not a drift. You cannot drift this vehicle. You cannot go in and out of corners drifting and make a continuous line. It literally has an open diff. It's not going to happen, at least not on this platform. But he wants to prove the haters wrong. So he filmed this clip. Didn't really work out, but he filmed another one. So let's take a look at the other one. This one says, that's not a slide, buddy. Let's see. So what do you call this then? That not a slide. Your wheel, how are you I'm sorry. Either he is trolling or he is the dumbest motherfucker on the face of the earth. Your wheel is in the air, right? You're literally off the floor right here, and you're not having any smoke come out of the other wheel. None. See that? It's only coming out of this wheel. That literally proves his point. You're not sliding. You are losing traction on one tire. You're not sliding. The other tire is not broken loose because you have an open diff, you dipshit. Like, you can literally see the car slow down when the other tire's in the air versus when it's on the floor. It starts to speed up because it's not getting any power. You're not sliding. It's literally a one-wheel pill. Everyone is correct. The lack of embarrassment is impressive, not going to lie. Either he just has no idea or he's trolling. I really hope he's trolling. Good for him if he is. He fooled me. I don't think he is. He might just be stupid. But yeah, dude, you're not drifting that. Also, that's not how you drift. Like, you break loose before the corner, not in the corner, you know? You slide into the corner. You're not power sliding out of the corner. Again, two different things. Whatever. Anyways, that's enough cringe for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, if you were in the video, you probably didn't enjoy it, but I really don't care. Anyways, subscribe, and until next video, peace. Argue with a wall. Suck my balls.